Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your host, Dan, and today, Keith was on break, so he asked me to cover for him. Season 3 may have been delayed to come out next month, but that hasn't stopped the leaks about the new Fortnite season coming thick and fast. From game files being data mined to YouTubers with supposed sources at Epic Games, in today's video, we're going to be covering everything that you guys need to know about Season 3 up until now. We also know Season 3 is just on the horizon, just around a week away, but we figured we had to let you guys know what to expect. So here we go. Also, if you want to discuss any of today's topics or connect with the Pro Guides community, then you should head on over to the Pro Guides subreddit at r/ProGuides. Also, most of you guys aren't subbed to the channel, so please, if you like our content, make sure to subscribe. It helps us a ton, you won't even imagine. Fortnite is one of those games that seems to have a non-stop stream of leaks regarding future content. Most of the time, those leaks are from the files of the game itself, but sometimes certain people do get contacted by sources from within Epic Games, and we get to learn even more about upcoming content. Where Season 3 is involved, there seem to be more leaks than ever, and YouTubers with inside sources like Tabor Hill and anonymous posts on Reddit seem to have quite a few leaks in common this time around. We'll go over those first. Over the course of Season 2, you've probably gotten pretty used to the sight of the agency at the center of the Chapter 2 map. But according to the leakers, that's not going to be the case going forward. After supposedly being taken over by Shadow toward the end of this season, the agency will be completely gone by the beginning of the next. Instead, it seems like the world of Party Royale will be coming to the main Fortnite experience in the form of a location called the Plaza. This plaza location will be focused on a range of challenges that people can compete in. From skydiving challenges to boat racing, parkour, and much more, this area sounds like it is going to completely change the Battle Royale experience. We've got no idea how this is going to work at the moment, though. I mean, who's going to want to have a boat race over the hottest drop of the Fortnite island? These leaks were posted before Party Royale was added to the game, so it's easy to assume that this new area was repurposed into an entirely new mode somewhere along the development pipeline. But that doesn't really add up to what the leaks say. The leaks clearly claim that this new location would be added to the area that the agency currently takes up, and not in its own separate model. In Season 2, you're able to hop into porta potties and phone booths to switch your skin from what you chose before the game started into a henchman, so that you can sneak around certain areas of the map and not have to face off against the NPC henchman characters. In the next season, the leaks say that feature will be removed, and instead, blue phone boxes will be added to the game so people can actually change their skins mid-game as if they were in the locker. This will be another feature of the Plaza. While the Plaza does sound pretty insane, what the leakers say is going to happen to the rest of the Fortnite map is even crazier. They say that somehow the beginning of the next Fortnite season will see the entire map somehow get flooded, with vast areas still left underwater. When Chapter 2 first started, water became a much bigger part of the Fortnite experience. For the first time, we could swim around in the sea and certain ponds and lakes. Well, that water element is said to be even bigger after the Doomsday device does something to flood the island. Shortly after Tabor Hill and the Reddit post detailed this crazy leak for the first time, a group of water-themed posters were leaked in the game files, one showing Meowscles wearing a pair of arm floaties, one with Peely being chased by a shark, and another with a house in a rubber ring floating on the water. More leaks from the files were revealed in the v12.60 files as well, further backing up the claims that water will overrun the map in the next season. Fort Tory was able to discover some gameplay tags that could be related to the next event. It's not 100% confirmed that the changes are to do with the new event, but with names such as Water Exit and Water Impact, it's hard to imagine they could be for anything else. When Chapter 2 was released, one of the new controllable vehicles that players got to mess around with was the boat. It was a high-speed way of getting from one location to another, allowing players to speed across land and sea with its boosts while raining down missiles on anyone who got too close. Well, those boats are going to have competition in the upcoming season, in the form of rideable sharks! All the leaks say about these sharks is that they will be rideable, but we don't really have much more information on them other than that. If the Fortnite map has been flooded though, it makes sense that these rideable sharks would basically function as a smaller version of the boat. Maybe they'll work similarly to the hoverboard or the quad crusher. In Season 2, Chapter 2, a new type of skin made its debut, the Secret Deadpool skin. To earn this skin, you had to already own the Battle Pass, and then had to complete a couple of challenges in order to actually get the skin. According to the leaks, we will now be getting another secret skin in Chapter 3, and it'll be sticking with the watery theme. This new skin will be another superhero guest, but it won't be a character from the Marvel Universe. Instead, DC is going to be making its return to the Fortnite Island with an Aquaman skin. From the leaks, which call this Aquaman skin a secret skin in the same way as Deadpool, we can expect to have to complete some Aquaman-themed challenges to actually unlock the skin partway through the season. If this Aquaman skin release mimics the Deadpool skin release exactly, then we can also expect to see an Aquaman-themed battle bus and Aquaman-themed supply drops while we're in-game. But Aquaman isn't the only skin that has been leaked for the upcoming season. The strangest leaked skin is actually a rework of a skin that was first released in Chapter 2, Season 2, and that's Meowscles. We're not sure why Epic Games is going to be releasing another Meowscles skin so soon after the Season 2 Battle Pass, which technically already has 4 different styles if you consider the original style, the Ghost and Shadow styles, and then the Golden style. But it appears that this new version is going to be quite different. The leakers claim that the new Meowscles is going to have a robotic body with the normal Meowscles head. Alongside Meowscles will also be a rework of an old-school classic. While Epic Games have promised that there are certain skins that they are never going to re-release, they aren't going to avoid doing reworks of skins that we all know and love. The Black Knight was one of the coolest skins when it was added to the game, but since it was a skin that could be earned in the Season 2 Battle Pass, we've never been able to earn it again. That's all going to change in Chapter 2, Season 3, sort of. Instead of being given a rework of the original Black Knight, we're going to get an all-new female version of the skin, which is something that we've all wanted for a very long time. One of the scariest things that were mentioned in the leaks for the upcoming Fortnite season is the elemental damage. According to the leaks, in the upcoming Fortnite season, there will be something that causes buildings to catch on fire and then burn down to a cinder. We're currently uncertain as to how this will actually work in-game, but considering one of the most widely utilized materials in Fortnite is wood, it could be a cause for concern. I mean, would you want to be in the middle of a build battle and then suddenly have your entire structure burning down around you? It doesn't exactly sound like the ideal situation. Considering the upcoming changes to the map are all meant to be based around water, it does make a sort of sense for fire damage to be added to the game. Hopefully, there are going to be plenty of ways to actually put these fires out. Otherwise, they could be pretty overpowered. One of the ways this fire damage could be implemented in the game is through the flare gun item, which has also been leaked. Now, if you've been a fan of Fortnite for a while, you might be getting flashbacks to the summer of 2018. That year, a cinematic was shown during Fortnite Pro-Am that shows Jonesy struggling to survive in the middle of a deserted island surrounded by water. He finds a flare gun and tries to signal the battle bus with the flare, only to end up shooting it down. At the time, we all got super excited and thought the flare gun might have been coming to the game, but then it was revealed that no, the flare gun would not be making its way into the Battle Royale island. Why has Epic seemingly changed their mind on the flare gun now? Well, it's probably because of the fire damage. Another fiery item that was mentioned in the leaks is something known as fireflies, though the leakers don't really seem to know what was meant by their sources. There are a few possible ways that Epic Games could have taken these leaked fireflies. Some of the leakers think this could simply be another DC-themed skin. There's a supervillain called Firefly in the DC Comics who, as the name suggests, is a pyromaniac who based their costume off the firefly insect. It would be cooler, though, if these fireflies were actually something that utilized the new fire mechanics in the game. Maybe you could get a jar of fireflies to throw at your enemies that would start a fire on their structure. That would slowly spread and eat away at any wood that your enemy tries to place down. Or maybe instead, Epic would try to use these fireflies in certain areas, stopping you from building with wood materials because they would instantly burn. Really, we don't know yet what the fireflies are, and probably won't until the new season releases. One thing is for sure, whatever is going to happen in the new season, we're going to start seeing the first signs of it very soon. With the V12.60 update, clouds have started to swirl around the agency, and new leaked files have suggested that energy will soon begin to build up in the Doomsday Machine itself. Not only that, but the data miners have managed to uncover a countdown clock that is going to spawn above the agency itself at some point over the next few weeks to begin the countdown for the event. The winds of change are blowing, and the upcoming event is probably going to be a pretty crazy one. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and click that all-important bell button so you get a notification whenever we upload a new video. Also, ProGuides.com for pro one-on-one coaching. And with the new season on the horizon, y'all need the practice. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.